Okay, what are you supposed to do before you flare the pipe?
The nut better be on. Now I remember. That was the one thing you were supposed to remember.
Oh my God! Oh my God, look at that.
And I think the oh my God was because I ground off the new paint.
Yes.
So there is a standoff ripped off for mounting this connector plate. So we're going to try to fix that. I do have stainless steel rivet nuts.
Yes, we're going to use them, even though then we get comment you cannot mix stainless steel with...
Yeah, all the desktop mechanics going to go, oh, you can't mix metals. Well, trust me, your car isn't made out of one kind of metal and it still doesn't fall apart. And we put them right where the standoff bolt was welded to the chassis.
And we need to paint that.
I need to paint this, of course, because I ruined it.
Yeah, and he's going to hear about that
No, see,
forever.
So it should be perfectly fine, that repair.
Yeah.
The first piece goes on, and from now on, it's reversal order.
Oh, can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Do you think it goes on like this?
Actually, I don't. I think it's the other way around.
What?
It looks weird. It doesn't look right.
It can't be that we have an argument on the first part. Okay, let's try if it goes the other way around. If it... Oh. This looks more logical. This got to go like this. But the bottom line is now not to mount this piece. The bottom line is that we can move forward now.
Yeah. But I won.
Okay.
I told him it didn't look right.
This is good.
Beautifully.
Okay. This cable was removed for paint. Do you want those replaced?
No?
Because they're kind of loose.
You decide?
Okay, then I decide that we replace them. I got these nice mounts here.
You remember them from previous videos as in how to put the leather frame back together?
Yeah. And how to avoid a divorce.
Yes.
Yeah. So we cut these off here. It's just so satisfying.
Yeah.
That word satisfying, I got that from Sarah in Tune. She says that all the time. Okay.
I watch her.
Good. This could go here. Okay, you don't want to film me not knowing what I'm doing. You want to film me knowing what I'm doing. So do you know where the tape is? Let's
Yes.
look for that. So we're fixing the wiring loom.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about them.
Of course, I took it back off and I fixed this wiring loom like Sarah and Tune would. I completely forgot. So now it's looking all clean. So if we do everything twice...
We'll be done in 4 weeks.
Yes.
So I'm doing the most important work, putting all the chassis plugs back in. Like here and here. That is so satisfying, I have to say. I think that one belongs here. Oh, doesn't that look beautiful? So we almost ended the first divorce.
We had a whole box full body plugs, okay? And by the time I saw Vera plugging them into holes without having any kind of a concept, the body closure plugs only go into the body. They don't go into the frame rails. Those are all drain holes.
So I made him put in that one.
Yeah, she made me put, and I gave up, okay?
Yeah.
So now we got this one left.
Okay.
Don't put it into a frame closure.
Okay. So we emptied our first box.
We emptied it by putting the rest of the stuff in this box, okay?
It's such a milestone.
Yeah, such a milestone.
So Christian found a spot for the last
No.
plug.
I didn't find a spot. I found the correct spot, okay? Because this area is completely closed over here as well, which we never took out. So it gotta be closed on this side. This is logical thinking from someone who wears a NASA hat, okay? You just took that stuff and you plugged it in holes. Oh, there's a hole plug. Oh, there's a hole plug. And I had to correct all this. And now I'm sleeping on the couch. It's not fair. Piece of carpet goes back on.
Yes, the transmission rack.
Look how beautiful that looks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we ran out of electrical tape.
Out of black electric.
Out of black electrical tape. First speck of copper paste.
I got the cable in your face when I have to hold the camera in your height, okay? Are you sure? This was not enough.
Yes, it is.
She got herself my old tool belt, what I used to renovate our house. Okay, I bought that in Michigan.
We did that here first because all those studs to hold the brake line clips, they are all corroded badly. Drill a hole, put a rivet nut in, go in the brake line holder clip.
The real reason is that Land Rover wants for one of those plastic clips €8. In it. Now I can fasten it with a regular bolt. So, and this is how I gotta do most of them, okay? There is no other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our wish-wash fluid tank broke after I installed it. But Christian found a new one on Amazon. Plug and play. Oh,
Some WD-40.
beautiful.
Okay, so the new tank costs €36. That's not bad.
Yeah, and it was delivered 2 days later. So that's rainy day work.
Bending brake lines. Because we got nothing else to do.
But it has been raining for 2 weeks and it's gonna rain for another 2 weeks.
You put a bend in it. Bend it a little by hand. And then, look, it's kind of forming it along the old one. There was the corrosion right here. It's almost through here. Yeah?
Yep. Yeah, but look what Christian did.
Not bad, except it's minute too short. You can see this here. This could break through any moment.
Yeah.
So see how much corrosion there is?
And I would drive off a cliff. You can get a 25-year-old girlfriend.
Oh, that might be too stressful. So here is our brake line, what we previously already bent. And what I got to do now is flare this here. There. And the absolute most important thing when you flare brake lines is to put the nut over it.
First, yes.
So this goes on like this. This goes on here. Actually, I didn't screw this in. Put some special flaring grease on here. Okay, take this back apart. And we should have a perfect flare. And if not, I'll fix it
Off camera.
and then cut the video accordingly. This is the Land Rover flare. And this is my flare.
Oh, not looking too shabby. By the way, it was my idea to stick them together while bending, so you know exactly where to bend them.
This is the new one. And this goes on here
Wait
now.
a second.
Go back on here now.
Yeah.
Okay, there. That one is probably sitting in the front, or I don't know, maybe this one was sitting in. So this is another off-check camera job. This is a special nut, so I have to cut it out of the old line. Show our audience what that brake line looks like.
Yeah.
This is almost done, and we are going up and down passes in the Alps.
Yeah, you don't see that.
It was below a cover.
Yeah.
This is now all a repeat, but you can still film it because I'm just as attractive as Sarah in Tuned. Especially with my new NASA hat, what I bought in
AutoZone. Hurricane.
the other store was awesome.
Yeah, the O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's.
Yeah, that was
Man.
our kind of store.
I got me something incredibly useful.
Socket adapters
Yeah,
with a
from-
little handle. Typically,
can't get that one apart.
yes, when it's stuck to a socket, you can't get it off with oily fingers.
So
This one has a handle.
Yeah.
I got me impact pivoting sockets. They have them here on stock for $29. They got all kinds of special sockets here. Everything you could dream up. So we're gonna have to spend some more money here, I think, until our weight limit is up. This shelf has all kinds of special tools. And some of the stuff we have, but not in the specific shape. Like, look at these picks here for $6.99.
Few line disconnecting things.
I actually got 2 of those from my Audi.
The exhaust removal pliers.
Yeah, the exhaust-
We struggle with
Yeah.
those on 17-year-old Land Rovers.
Yeah,
Believe-
I'm gonna show Rob in a picture and he can forge it. I got this tool. I got one of these. It's incredible.
Trim removal, you know?
Yeah, you can grab the tools and check the quality of them. Versus when we order them, we order it on Amazon and then the quality sucks and we gotta return it.
Transmission oil cooler disconnect. What?
Yeah, that's also specific.
Oh, for fun.
The man I talked to just here behind the counter, his ancestors came from Germany. He's a very nice guy. He said they have 5 of these stores just in this area.
We paid $20 for that.
And it's only $9.99. Oh man, our workshop would be so much better if we would live over here. They don't rate their oil in 5W dumbass. No, we're not using additives, okay? We're not using additives. Not for the transmission, not for the fuel injection, nothing.
The Dutch brake cleaner also.
Rack clean.
So for
bulkier
a
than
Land
ours.
Rover, we need that to be flat, you know?
Yes.
So we went from O'Reilly's over there to AutoZone. Here.
No, we didn't walk across that street. Of course, we took our car across the street.
Look at that, they also have 5W dumbass.
Okay, so we are in an Ace hardware store now because the guy in the automotive shop said this is where they have more sockets and ratchets and specialty tools. Oh, they got Craftsman. And look, they still make the plier I use for 30 years now. And this is the kit I have. And mine is now 30 years old and it's still like new. Well, that's a selection you don't have in Germany. I wonder what you do with all that. Look at that, it's endless. Oh, here is something, you know, if you're really in a hurry to get the job done. Look at that. It just doesn't end.
I always wanted some drugger gloves, you know? You can tighten them. So
Awesome.
they actually fit.
I found a work pant for Vera here. Yep.
Only in America.
We completed our Hurricane Utah shopping. Vera is complaining because, you know, the guy in the white truck, he's sitting in the car letting it run, and the employee from Walmart got to load up the boxes. Okay, what a country. The employee in Germany would show you the finger.
Bought these in Hurricane into my toolbox. And we did not go into a Napa store.
No.
Probably because we have been to every Napa store with our Jeeps.
In the O'Reilly Auto Store in Hurricane, we met a guy with the last name Schipper. Schipper is the Dutch word for Schiffer. Schiffer is the German name. Schipper is the Dutch name. So you know Claudia Schiffer?
Yeah.
Earlier on, males in my age know her. But his ancestors must have been somewhat Dutch, I would say. And we got this flare done. And we didn't see Matt. So now we can mount this line. Come up here. Put an earplug in and it dissolved.
No earplugs into brake lines or...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
This got to go behind here and in here. Okay, and this is now our self-bent brake line. This got to go like this.
Oh, look what Christian did.
The pipe was anyway a little short, so I cut it at a section where it's easy to flare it up and join it. Completely out of context. And I can fix that in the video. They don't hit the metal anywhere, so nice. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and we're starting to get into the final stages of our Land Rover repair. Really, today we're gonna get the body completely done and we can put it onto the frame again. I'm fixing right now this heat shield here. Yeah.
They are all rotten.
Made a little piece here on the back. I'm saving here about 90 euros. That's what this heat shield cost new. See, it looks decent again here.
Oh, you haven't seen all the others yet. Yeah, it looks really good.
And I don't want to overdo it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, look at that. This is perfect. Remember, I bent those lines. Look how nicely they match. Yeah. So this one got to go onto this one.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to screw this
No,
up
we
because
don't.
if we confuse the brake lines in the back, the ABS won't work, the DSC won't work, everything won't work. The thing is going to go, where am I driving now? Left hand or right hand?
It's good to have a third hand. And a fourth hand who films. Okay, what are you supposed to do before you flare the pipe?
The nut better be on. Now I remember. That was the one thing you were supposed to remember. I can put this together here. It's closed up.
Yeah, hopefully it's not.
Click, click. Click, click. Oh, this is so beautiful for self-made.
Yeah, look at that.
Completely clearance and everything.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click. That's gotta be tight. I mean, so many clicks.
Here, that I don't like that. You have to do something about that. And here also, it's too close.
Okay. So I got my brake lines completely replaced here, down, along there. You like it?
Yeah.
You know, they're a little bit crooked, but they don't touch anywhere. They go nicely around everything. And they have nice new mounts. We're gonna move on to the heat shields now. And then the body is finished.
Oh my God.
Better not touch my brake lines.
Oh my God. That is a fixed corner?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so this gotta go on here. And this gotta go on here. Okay.
Another heat shield for the brake lines. Looks like we're getting closer.
So it's after lunch and we got the engine compartment completely cleaned up. And now this thing is ready to receive a frame and an engine. We got everything prepared. The entire body is done. Redoing this body took us basically 3 weekends in total. A lot more than we anticipated. And I think we're gonna end the video here right now. For you guys, you have to wait 1 week and it's gonna continue with the body on and engine start video. And at this point, we want to thank our Patreons a lot for their support. And
we'll see you next Sunday.
Very well. Oh, there's some tape still left on here. There we go.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. What was that? So he's got air suspension too. So it goes in here and the air comes out here and all the dust. It gets collected here. We are getting pallets. So it stopped at 5 tons and I hope we can get a little bit more in. All done.